that you're bringing in the mathematics, that you're bringing in the data. And that sounds like a bit more of a unique approach and unique entrance point into this industry. Yes, often it is our own health issues kind of push us, as you said, maybe sped up your journey a bit because you were like, well, I'm suffering. I need to figure out my stuff. And you were
Yeah.
already on the journey of learning and healing. We're like, wait a minute, okay, I can do it for other people. But I'm interested if we can still stay with a little bit of your, teaching math, doing insurance. Like, what have you learned from there that really you see being something unique and interesting and valuable into what you do now, which is more on the healing spectrum, which is talking, about be it nutrition, be it our health, be it our sleep, be it lots of other modalities and lots of different things. But all of these often end up being, oh, follow your gut and do these natural remedies and do these things. So I'm intrigued, how does this obsession and understanding, I presume, then analysis and data, how
Yeah.
does it play a role?
Well, I was real tired of trial and error. Try this thing, see if it works. Fudge, it doesn't. Try this next thing, see if it works. Oh, fudge, that one still doesn't. I better go back to the doctor. Oh, I still don't like what he has to say. We call it an endless cycle of trial and error, and it just goes on forever. There's always a new thing, a magic thing that we're going to try. It's a device, it's this way of breathing, it's this, whatever. And I had to go through all that on my own journey to find healing in myself and healing for my family. And I realized in the process that there really are systematic, methodical ways that we can analyze and evaluate health that point us in the right direction. There's always going to be some trial and error because the human body is unique. Every single body is unique. But if we can at least point the boat in the right direction, then our amount of trial and error is substantially smaller. As a math teacher, and then also I helped in our school districts to analyze math data and look for patterns in the overall data and where we were failing students on the school-wide level. And so I got really good at just looking for trends and what was going on in the data. And so as a functional diagnostic nutrition practitioner, the data that I look at, I often tell my clients, it's like reading a book, right? When we get our cholesterol tested, it's like reading sentence 2 in paragraph 3 of chapter 6, right? It's like, oh, well, that was interesting, but what does it really tell me about the whole story? Not a lot, right? But when I do my functional testing, what I look at is I try to read, for example, like chapters 2, 4, 7, 10, 12, and 15. So I still can't get the whole story, but I can get a much broader perspective of what's going on in a body and look for those patterns, look for those trends in your health. This result is telling us something similar as this one, or these two don't match at all, so maybe it's this other cause over here. And then from there, we can develop a plan that's based on your own data, as to why you might not be feeling your best.
I love hearing this, absolutely. Because lots of time we will, as I said, go with the gut. We will go with what we see on the internet. Who is the first person that comes our way? And we can kind of be like a, leaf in the wind, being just drifted here and there and trying new things. So
Hmm.
I'm intrigued. Could we talk a little bit more about what are then maybe the tests? What are the numbers? What are the things that you would very frequently? Obviously, I there will be different symptoms, there will be different conditions, so there might be different tests that different people need. But I presume there might be some, overall testings, different methods that people can, be it with someone like yourself or by themselves, start learning and looking a bit more into their numbers and start comparing. So what are we looking at? Where are we going for those numbers?
Yeah. So I typically look at 6, but like you said, everybody's an individual and it depends on um, kind of what they come to me presenting with. I can absolutely change these 6, but typically, like I said, these give me that base understanding of the story. And then we pick out more tests for more chapters if we find that this isn't telling us enough. So the 2 of the tests have to do with food. I want to know what you can eat, meaning what fuels is your body looking for in order to feel your best. I want to know what you can't eat, what fuels that you're putting in your body are creating inflammation in your body, and agitating the insides and making things not work well. Then we do a test on hormones. So we look at everything from stress hormones to sleep hormones to sex hormones, kind of the whole gamut, and find out how balanced are you, how well are things working together. Then we look at a test on the gut. So we look for the microbiome. Are things good? Are the good things there well? Are the bad things keeping balanced? Do you have any parasites? Do you have any viruses we don't want there? How well are you digesting fat? How much inflammation is in your colon? Lots of things come from that test. And then the final two tests help me look at digestion and leaky gut. Are things getting in through your gut barrier that shouldn't be? And how well are you accessing the nutrients from your food? But that's not a what kind of food. That's is your body breaking it down and letting in the nutrients properly into the body, or is it treating those foods as foreign objects because they're so big the body doesn't know what to do with it?